We got a Rogue one here. Just went loose. It smells like coffee.
It smells coffee.
I had a Red Bull before we started. I got another one there. I had the workout in the park.
Alright, let's do it.
Brother,
Yes,
Ryan.
Luke, how are you?
Doing well, brother. Yeah. So today in Bangkok is what? Monday? No, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, man. So this is Ryan.
What's up, guys?
We began working together maybe about 6 months ago. We met on Instagram, and then kind of found out we were both in Bangkok, connected there, and Ryan began training with me and working with me since then. So now fast forward 6 months, we're in this cafe, and you're absolutely jacked to the teeth.
Bam.
Filling out the Adidas,
Yes, sir.
looking swell, man.
Thank you,
So-
brother. Thank you.
Yeah, bro. So I guess we could start with like, where were you originally at before we even started this shit?
Yeah, so originally when I first came out here to Bangkok, just focusing everything on like sales and not really having fitness as a priority and not really having the time, the priority or like any sort of schedule. Just basically just going to the gym maybe 2 or 3 times a week and then just, randomly doing what I thought was right, just looking in the mirror, and then just never really had a consistent routine that I followed. So I mean, just not being consistent was like the main issue.
All right, so you're just kind of like all over the place, had no plan, and yeah, weren't like fully in it. Just had like overall no structure.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, bro. But like before that, you were kind of like, you were in the gym, you were like kind of going half at it, right? Overall. Yeah. Okay. What was your weight at? Like, what did you start at?
I was around like 83, 84 kg. So
So-
around like, in pounds, probably around 165, 170.
Okay. So 170, and you're probably at what now? You're looking like at least like,
Yeah, I'm like 88 kg, so about 190,
what's the math on that?
190 pounds.
The math on it, what's the difference overall?
I'm not sure. I think it's like 15 pounds.
Roughly 15 now. And
Yeah.
it was like, before you were like kind of like skinny fat, so it was like it
Yeah.
was like a level of like you lost fat at the same time gained weight. So
Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
losing fat and still building muscle, and then
Yeah.
feeling good overall, which is very good for sales.
no, absolutely, and we'll definitely dive deeper into that. But overall, you had a solid recomp, and yeah, man. So like, why did you even decide to like go all in on start?
I mean, mainly just because like, just showing up to the sales calls, I just looked super skinny, and I just felt I didn't really have that energy that I wanted to like go about the rest of, to like attack the day. I had a lot of brain fog as well, so I think it like really came down to like my fitness not being in line with who I needed to become in order to achieve my goals. So in order to get that in order, we met, and he came up with a few routines for me, helped me out with my diet, and that greatly increased my consistency in terms of like how I felt, the clarity I had going through each single day and conquering my goals, just really helped a lot.
Right on, man. Right on. You mentioned it like really like helped your business out. Like
Yeah.
Ryan's essentially like a really successful high ticket closer here in Bangkok. So he works remotely. He makes a killing working in the remote sales space. What is it? It's a crypto offer.
Yes, like a crypto DeFi offer.
Yeah. So he works within crypto, sells mentorships to people, which is like fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Helping people make more money, be more successful. So yeah, so a big proponent of that is him showing up to these calls absolutely ready and always. So a big aspect of that you said improved was just getting more fit, just give you more like overall confidence and energy
Yeah.
showing up to these calls. Yeah.
Yeah, just how I feel throughout the day. It's just like such a high frequency state, just looking in the mirror, feeling really jacked. And as well as I think the diet, like what you kind of put me on, has been able to have my energy like very consistent, very high consistently, instead of just having like a consistent high and lows from before, where I was like showing up to these calls very drowsy, not clear headed, just trying to get the call over with. But now I'm able to just conquer each and every single call, like it's do or die. Like I have to get this closed.
Nah, yeah, for sure, man. So overall, it just increased your close rate, which is fucking awesome, man. Love to hear. And yeah, bro. So, like, I guess we could dive deeper into like how, like, what were some of your thoughts before you even started? Like, did you have any sort of like limiting beliefs on the whole process of just getting fit? Is like, how long were you in that shape that you were in before, brother?
Yeah, I was in that shape for almost like, I think like 4 to 5 months. To be honest, like ever since I came out to Bangkok.
Well, you'd say right now you're definitely at like peak physical condition you've been in your life.
Yeah,
No,
100%.
yeah, you're jacked, bro.
Yeah.
Before you even showed up, I mean, unless you were jacked before, I'm actually unaware. Were you really fit at one point before we started?
I was like in my junior and senior year of high school, and that's just because like I was like basketball player,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
varsity.
Okay.
So my coach was absolutely insane. Woke up like 5 a.m., practice all throughout the day till like 10 p.m. at night. You know, of course we had school in between. But that was definitely the best shape I've been in my life. But
Okay.
now, I'd say I'm in the best shape like overall in terms of like how I feel. Cause like back then, I was probably in the best shape endurance-wise and everything like that. But obviously I didn't feel that good just because I wasn't getting the sleep, didn't have
Yeah.
the diet. But
So you had like an overall athletic build to you before, and then
yeah,
right now you're, for sure you're peaked, like you know, muscular wise, like
Yeah.
physique's really developed. So
yeah, and energy-wise as well for sure.
yeah, that's number one. And honestly, like I feel like the number one thing, not even feel like I know like the number one thing that most people have when it comes to like fitness and life in general is their sleep, regardless if you're in shape or not. So many people struggle with the sleep aspect, and it can still be a challenge even, and it's really complicated with guys like yourself that are like in and out of meetings, and you work on you take calls from people in the US, and you have people that need to be up early some days and to be up late some days, so having a consistent sleep schedule and like a routine around that with your fitness is crucial. So, and definitely still needs a bit of work, but that's it's a hard thing to solve long term, but we're definitely on the way nonetheless.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said earlier, like the kind of the limiting beliefs I had in the beginning. Pretty much I always thought like fitness, it didn't really matter that much until I realized it did matter when I was like showing up to these calls with no clarity. And I was trying to pinpoint what exactly it was that was
Yeah.
making me feel this way. And then it all came down to, because I was like trying different diets, all these different things, maybe going to the gym, running miles, all this type of stuff, but I just never really found it until like you kind of helped me sort it out and give me some clarity on what exactly it was, which was like the sleep, the fitness, the diet, all kind of combined and just making it all kind of make sense for me.
Yeah, it's definitely a trifecta of these things, you know, put together and structured properly. So you got it all down and you look phenomenal, bro. So it was fucking a pleasure working with you, man, and we'll continue on this path for sure, man.
Yes, sir. What's
Yeah.
next? 200 pounds?
200 pounds, 200K a month, and 200 kilo farmers carry.
Yeah, that won't be
200
bad.
kilo deadlift.
We're gonna carry 2 lady boys home.
We're gonna cut that part.
Gonna put that in the intro.